Am I the asshole for calling my future sister-in-law the C word after she tried to gain sympathy over my miscarriage? I'm sorry if this is all over the place. I'm just mad right now. So my future sister-in-law, Melissa, 30 female, is your typical annoying, bubbly girl. She is always happy and smiling. She's caring and compassionate. My brother, 37 male, is foolishly in love with her, and it seems like the rest of my family is wrapped around her little finger. My brother and I, 34 female, grew up very close. We were 10 years old and 7 years old when our father passed away, and our mother struggled as a single mother until she met her stepfather, who is truly an amazing person. That's good. Not everybody is always lucky enough to have a good step-parent. They had our little brother, who's 28 years old and happens to be Melissa's best friend and the reason she met my brother. 28 years ago, my husband, John, 34 male, and I tragically lost our pregnancy at 22 weeks. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. It was devastating then, and it still is. I haven't been ready to talk to my therapist about it yet. This was our first pregnancy that progressed that far, so we were really filled with hope. Since the loss, I made it clear that I don't want to talk to anyone about it and that I didn't want any visits. However, Melissa keeps sending deliveries of food every now and then with stupid messages like "you are cared for" and "we are here for you." It infuriates me to hear John commenting on how nice and thoughtful she is. Last night, she asked me if she could come over with my mom and my brothers to quickly discuss something about their wedding. She apologized, saying she knew it wasn't the right time, but the wedding is only a month away and this conversation can't be delayed any longer. In essence, Melissa wants to postpone the wedding for another 6 months. It is a small affair hosted at a friend's place, and since she briefly explained the situation, the vendors are willing to change the date at minimal cost. To paraphrase her, she said, "I don't feel this is the best time to have a wedding. I really want you at my wedding party, and I suspect you won't want to be around people asking you what happened." Of course, everyone started going off about how this is such a great idea, and it was so sweet of her that it was of moving a special date for her just to accommodate me. What made me snap was that she said next, "Whenever you feel up to it, we could have a girls' day to get you a new dress." Mine was pink and made especially for my growing bump. I screamed at her that she was a C word and looking for sympathy at my expense, that I hope my brother and everyone else could see her for the conniving and manipulative piece of work she was. That was the only girls' time I wanted to have was with my beloved girl, and that she isn't with us anymore. Everybody sat there stunned, and she ran out crying. My brother told me I needed to seek therapy, and my mom and my brother just left. This morning, my husband told me that while he understands and shares my grievance, I shouldn't lash out at innocent people. She only wanted to help. So am I an asshole? I think you are lashing out and taking it out on the wrong person. I think it seems like your future sister-in-law was trying to be accommodating. She didn't have to offer to move her wedding. I don't think she's trying to gain sympathy by moving her wedding. I think she's actually genuinely trying to make sure that you're comfortable and you can be there for everything. I think that she's just really trying to make sure you're comfortable, so you shouldn't lash out at her. You are going through such a terrible tragedy right now that nobody should ever have to experience. So you're having a lot of natural emotions that are hard to deal with and hard to process because you shouldn't have to deal with them. I think that you probably should go to therapy for it, but that's on your decision. But I really don't think your sister-in-law was trying to take your sympathy or gain sympathy by using your tragedy. I think she was actually trying to be kind and look out for you.